Yeah, when we're talking about 11-foot waves, even if that's breaking because of the way our sandbars work and our coast interacts, that 11-foot wave is going to break way far out on the coast, but all of that energy still has to go somewhere, so it's going to just surge onto the land, and that kind of is what creates that big wave effect. Essentially, is when we're getting, so waves are generated all across the Gulf, but swells are generated from the wind and then travels all the way across the Gulf and then impacts our region. So we kind of have some wind-driven chop, and then on top of that, we're going to get those swells that are then reaching that 11-foot to even 12-foot peak at times out in the Gulf. So a coastal flood warning is in place. So that means it's best to just avoid areas along the coast today. 1 to 3 foot of inundation. Now think about it. When it's 1 to 3 feet, that's above normal tide levels essentially, but it's going to inundate up to 1 to 3 feet. So if you're standing on the beach, that would be like water that's coming up well higher than you're used to, right? So just be prepared for dangerous conditions. If you're going to be anywhere near the coast today, I would advise not doing that. Strong offshore wind with high surf, really strong rip currents. So the bigger those waves are, the stronger that rip current is going to be, that pushes that water back out to sea, because when it comes up on the shore, like Madeline was just talking about, it also has to return, and that's why those rip currents set up. Shoreline erosion is going to be possible with those bigger waves, and then near shore roads, homes, and businesses may flood. So we're keeping a close eye on North Beach as well, because along our bay, also Rockport, there was some flooding reported there yesterday. I want to keep everyone along the coast in mind that we are expecting that coastal flooding. You can see it coming up near some of those businesses there along North Beach, right outside the Lexington. Temperatures are going to be in the 80s. We are tracking the rain off and on all day long. So here's the latest look at Futurecast. It's still going to be a little spotty, especially for areas inland. Now, inland areas such as Beeville, Mathis, Orange Grove, Alice, you might be like, okay, where's the persistent heavy rainfall? It has slowed down just a little bit, but it is going to arrive. So by 9 a.m., we're getting it of the heavy rainfall along the coast. Then we're going to push it inland. And so lunchtime is when I do expect that widespread rain. Don't forget, we're going to be live once again at 11 a.m. with all of the details if there's any flooding going on anywhere from that heavy rain that's overtaking the area. By the time we get into the afternoon, it does become spotty again. So this is not all day widespread rain from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. or so forth, but we will get some breaks, but that doesn't mean it's over. Look at this. Spotty showers still continue to funnel in as we head into Thursday, and that's just going to add to our rainfall totals and add to that flooding risk because we're going to be so saturated by then. Those rainfall totals, 5 to 9 inches, still possible, especially with those feeder bands setting up into Thursday. Right now, the heavy rain is approaching Portland and moving toward inland Nueces County. Kingsville, you're getting started in on the rain this morning, and we also have those flood warnings already in place across the Nueces River and along Oso Creek. That flood watch is in place through 1 p.m. That means anywhere in this area we could get a flash flood warning when the heavy rain sets up. That's 1 p.m. Thursday, and then the tropical storm warning technically lasting through Saturday. Wind is something else that we're keeping a very close eye on. 35-mile-per-hour wind gusts there in Rockport. Again, that's intensified between the high and the low. Latest buoy reading, it is up to 12 feet now there in the Gulf of Mexico. So overall, those wave heights will fall into the weekend. In your 7-day forecast, it should come up. Should is the key word. Anyway, we're seeing cooler temperatures today, but we are going to warm back up into next week. Barbie, John Thomas.
You know what? It's weather shy.
It is.
It's just weather shy.
Thank you very much.